We're on TikTok, and we are also on YouTube right now. So that's very good. Fantastic. All right. So today, the reason why I wanted to come out here today, hold on. Let me get something straightened out. The reason why I wanted to come out here today and do the live is because I actually wanted to do a few of these inline spinners on how I'm actually going to be making these myself. This is a commercial made one. As you can see already what it is, if you can actually see, it's just the way it is. I don't know why it does that, but anywho, I'm actually going to be going through and taking this one apart and probably take some of the other 3 or 4 or whatever I got apart as well. So I don't even know who the hell that is, but I'm looking at TikTok. I apologize about that. I'm going to take some of these apart and then I'm going to put them together with my own wire, and I'll show you how I actually make them. So why not? Let's actually get to it, right? I do have a shit ton of beads that I will be making some out of beads. Got a lot of these in today. Yes, sure did. You can barely see them, can't you? Oh yeah, jeez Louise, really? Hold on, a little jerkiness. I apologize, I'm sorry. So I got these. These are all different kinds right here. There's a couple of metal ones, but most of these 3 right here and these are glass. These are all plastic. These are all plastic. And then of course, okay, from here to here is plastic. These are metal beads. And they are kind of like a little bit of psychedelic looking colors, like a burnt color, but they are metal beads. And not only that, I do have all of these beads as well too. So I do have quite a few selection of beads now that I can actually go through and make a bunch of these inline spinners. So I will be using a few of these, which might be these right here. If you can actually see my fingers. You can't. There'll be some right here, just like this. All right, if I move it way up, there we go. There we go. I'll be using some of these, and then some of these are going to be something if I really use something big. And these are just weird looking damn things. And these are too big for the hole, I think. But anywho, I'll probably use a couple of these, but I only got like 4, maybe 5 that I can actually make right now. Now, on Tuesday, all right, hold on, let me get you guys back up. Now, on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, wait a minute. Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday, not tomorrow, but the next day, I think it's 400 or 500 blades coming of these. 400 or 500 blades coming. And I will have quite a few of them, quite a few different styles, and quite a few different sizes. But in the meantime, we're just going to use these, because I'll take this apart, because that's commercial made one. I'll take that apart, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Mainly Off Grid, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And everybody else on TikTok, thanks for stopping in too. I appreciate it. So let me show you how I'm going to make these. I'll take my little wire, which I already went through a cut. I think it was about 100 of them. I did a little bit more just recently. Take my little piece of wire. Little teeny tiny piece of wire. Thanks for stopping in over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, baby's over there too. Okay, good, good, good. So what I'll end up doing is I'll take this. For me, it's about 2 fingers high. And you can barely see it, but it's about 2 fingers high. And then what I'll do is I'll bend it over. Once I bend it over, then I have that. It's like a U shape. Thank you, appreciate it. It's like a U shape. Since I have the U shape, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these handy dandy pliers. These are spinning pliers. I put the pliers actually on the wire itself, hoping that it don't slide off. And I lock it in place. Once I get done locking it in place, you see I got a small nail on there. I wrap that thing or put that thing on that nail. Hold it, put it on the nail and hold it. And then all I do is twist. Once I get done doing that, I take that, oh, wait a minute, didn't even twist. All right. We'll do it again. Two times. That does give me my little twisties. See it? Nice little twisties. And I can cut that little piece off, the little tag piece. I can cut that piece off right there if I want to do that. Oh, Nightbot's in here too. All right, good. Oh, hey, Joshua. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, somebody said something wrong. So if I wanted to actually cut that off, I can. You see the little tag piece? I can actually cut that off if I wanted to. But what I'm going to do is this. Now, it might actually go through and break it, but I can actually go through and retwist that. If I go through and retwist it, then I won't need to cut anything off. Nope, looks like I'm going to end up cutting it. That's okay. Because most of the time what I've been doing already is I've been testing it out. And a lot of things I didn't really have to cut that off. Because I could always do another one too. But I didn't have to cut any of that off. And a lot of people actually usually start at the top, where they will put your little blades at the top. You put the blade on first, then you start putting all the other stuff all on. No, I'll be doing at the, I guess you could say, the ass end of it, the bottom part. That's where I'm actually going to be starting at. And since I already have some stuff that I already have out, oh, I did forget something. We'll do one more. Hold that dot. Yes, I did. I did forget something. See me yakking. I forgot to put the hook on. Come on. Find a hole. Find a hole. There it is. Now we'll try it again. And yes, it still works even with the lure on there too. Yes, it still works. It takes like a minute to get situated. But once you have it situated, it's easy. And it does take a little bit of time to try to get used to it. I am not going to lie about that. It does. It does take a little bit of time to get used to it. So now I do have it twisted. I will actually be able to choke it up a little bit more. And there is something that's actually on there. And the hook, or the eyelet, is actually pretty good. You can barely see that, can't you? Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. You can see how far that actually goes too. I don't have to clip anything off of that one if I don't want to. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking a bead, put the bead on, then come on, get in the hole. There we go. And the bead slide right over that little spot. See it? Slides right over that. No problems, no nothing. Same thing with this one. See, slides right over it. No problems. No nothing. All good. See? And then I'll keep on going with a few more. That one does good. And then I'll do one fancy looking one. And then I'll put another, I guess, pink or yellow one at the end. It's just going to be something just to kind of show you guys. That's all it is. There's 4 of them. Put the bigger bead up on the top. And then I got my, I didn't paint any of these, but this is already what's been done by the factory. And I do have a little clevis too. So take the little clevis, put the little clevis in there. We'll stick it right through the wire. Come on. First hole is always the easiest. Shh, don't say nothing. All right. See? You guys all want to see? That's what it looks like. Spins around just beautifully, no problem, no nothing. There's a little small fly at the end of that. Then, of course, go through and finish it off right at the top. Now, I will have to eventually get my tying skills a little bit better on this, but, or what do they consider that? I guess the barrel wrap? Yeah, the barrel wrap. I'll have to do a lot better on the barrel wraps later on, but and these are not the actual pliers that you should be using. I got some new pliers coming that are just completely totally round. These are regular needle nose pliers, thin needle nose pliers, and with these, they do leave a small straight line on them, which the other pliers that I'm getting. Ooh, wrong one. You see how it makes it a little small, like, all right, where's, there it is. All right, focus. There we go. Yeah. The barrel thing's not quite all that great right now, but at least that's what it is right now. I got another way to actually make those, but still, that's what it is right there. I'll be making a whole bunch of these come Tuesday, I'll be going live with that because then I'll be putting flies. I'll be putting all kinds of other things on there. So that's one of them. Let's do another one. And then after I get done doing these, because originally this is a commercial made one. This one and this one's a commercial made one, which you already seen. Here's another commercial made one, but I did tie that because what I did was I tried one. That's still a commercial made one, but I did actually do the wire on it though too. I put new wire on it as a testers, and you can see it's actually not too bad. I'm showing both YouTube and also TikTok as well. This is regular metal steel wire with a copper coating over the top, or copper plated. So it's steel wire with copper plating, which you can see I have a big roll of it right here. But I'll be taking that apart and I'll be redoing that one, not with this, but with something else. And then here's also another commercially made one. So I'll be taking these things apart, just cutting the stuff all off and taking everything all apart, and then putting some new beads and some other things all in between. So let's keep on going. Are you going to fish? Not yet. The weather is definitely starting to cool down here considerably, but no, not yet. Sorry. Dominicans? Oh, Dominicans over here. Oh, hey, from the Dominican Republic. Hey, good, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, okay, so, all right, good enough. All right, let's keep on going for a few more things. What do you think about Power Salt products as fishing bait? Do you use them? No, I really don't. I don't really use any of those, no. So I can't tell you if they're really good or not. No, I don't use any of those. I either usually try to make my own, or I try to, get something that's, yeah, but no, I don't use those. Sorry. So let's take these things apart and then redo them. Now I will be using the same hooks. That's I left the other ones. Did I? Wait. Hold that thought. Wait, hold that thought. No, I won't. I won't be using the same hooks. Nope, no, I won't. I won't be using the same hooks. So since one of them has more of a red color, I did one of these flies. I'll put one of these flies on there. And since the other one is more of a silvery color, I'll put the other fly on there that I did. So I'll put those on there. And the other one, I will put an ant. On this one here, when I make it, I will put an ant on there. So let's get going. And if any of you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Yes, please do. Definitely, please do. It always helps out in some way. It always does. So, just like before, I hold it. Again, these are not the right pliers, but still. For me, it's about 2 fingers for me. And then what I do is I bend it over. I bend it over a little bit past. Now, if you guys wanted to do something like this on your own, it's going to be hard to kind of explain something like that, but I'm sure you guys will be able to find certain ways on your own how to do certain things. What do you think? No, okay, good. All right, good. So, just like what we had the U shape before. Bam, just like that. We are going to put the fly on. Bam, just like that. Put in my little handy dandy tool thingy. Then we go to twist. Once we twist so much, we choke it up a little bit more. Not a whole lot. Then we twist again. Hoping that it don't break. Ah, son of a. Did it break all the way? No, perfect. See, here we go, just like that. See, just like that. There we go, perfect. Then I'll be able to put beads on because it's going all the way through. Hey, watch out for the stupid thing there. Yeah, it did. It made a pretty good things on there. Good. All right, that's that one done. Hope everybody's having a good day. Are all of you having a nice time? Sorry I wasn't on the last day or two. Hey, Creek, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please do, and then also double tap the screen, will you? If you like what you see or you like what I'm doing. Here's another one. We're doing the same thing again. Okay. Our other little fly that we made before. Here we go. Same thing. We're going to put that on there. We're going to put it on our little handy dandy tool. Oh, didn't do it. Hold on 1 second. Sometimes it don't do it like it's supposed to. It gets a little finicky sometimes. Really? Keep your fingers out the way of the hook. That's a lesson to be learned. Keep your fingers out the way of the hook and you do just fine. Just fine. Just fine and dandies. All right, good. Hold on 1 second. And there's another one done already. I don't know if you can barely see that, but it's twisted. And I don't have to cut off no ends, no nothing. Actually twisted it pretty good. There we go. I can see some of it, at least some of it. But it twisted very well, so I don't have to do like, any major barrel wraps on the first one. It's only when I actually finish it is when I actually have to do the barrel wraps. So that's the second one. And we're going to do 3 of them. And I just figured this part out earlier today. That's why I'm a little extra slow. Because I was like, I need to figure out a little something before I go live, right? At least a little something on how I'm going to do it, right? There we go. At least find some way of doing something. There we go. Another U shape. Thank you very much. Dropping that like. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it. I'm making a few of those inline spinners already right now. I got 2 of them already done with, or 2 of these things before actually putting the stuff on, with the flies already on them. So I'm doing a total of 4 of them. All right, where's my other one? There's my other little fly that I tied. Little small dinky thing. Yep. We're going to put that on there. Thanks for stopping in over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Okay, now I got that one in there. We're coming in. All right, come on. Once I really get doing this a lot, I'll be a pro at it. I'll be doing a lot of this in my sleep. Come on, there we go. Get back on there. Then there's the second one, or the third one. So I ain't gotta cut off no tag ends, no nothing, because it's all ready at the very top up there. It'll slide right over. So, since we got those, let's throw some beads on. We got at least okay, so I'm gonna go through and cut these. Yeah, these things go flying everywhere too. You gotta be careful with them. I'm not gonna put those on. I don't need that. I just need the clevis and the little spinner. Or the clevis and the blade. I can set those way off to the side. That's that. That's those. And what else do I need? 3, 4. Oh, this one right here. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, bastard. Okay, I got 3 blades, 3 clevises, and 3 of these. So, we're going to make one more all of a red color, which that was going to be the silver one. How about we do... Yeah, how about we do that one with the the goldy one, and then this one with more of the silver one. Yeah, we'll do that one with the silver one. We'll do this one with the red one. Yeah, there we go. So at least we'll have everything kind of in line. So let's do this one first. This one's more of a goldy color. So since it's more of a goldy color, I could probably take a few like pink. Because I do want to put these in. That'd be different, wouldn't it? And not only that, but I also have a few glass ones that does have a little bit of red in it. And then let's throw one of these on there, see what it does, see what it looks like. Come on, where's the stinking holes at? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Right there. I'm just throwing some of these things on there just to see what they actually look like at the time that we go through and put it all together, just, see what we can do, from there. And then, see how it goes. Now, I want to cap that off with the pink one. Or, you know what? Let's cap that one off with the red one. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay, so then, where's our little thing right here? Alright. Now, there's a lot of different variables to this. This is the only one I got right now. I got a lot more stuff coming in on Tuesday, so I'm just throwing some of this out there just to show you guys how I will be making them when Tuesday rolls around, because that's when I'll be probably making 30, 40, maybe even 50 of them and putting them on the website. So that way, if you guys did want to buy something, you're more than welcome to. And if you didn't, then, that's okay too. Things always happen. But by me actually going through and doing these and making these, eventually it'll be one of those things that I can sit and chat with you guys while I'm making these, and you guys can see me making them. See? So, alright. I know that's a small ass one compared to that. That thing's really small. So you know what? How about this? That one's way... You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, that one's way too small. And that, you know what? That thing's way too big for that too. Do I have a smaller one? Yes, I do. Here we go. We'll put a smaller one on there. There we go. That's a little smaller one. Nice. Okay, and then we will throw a glass one on there. Come on. Anything that makes a little clinging and clanging and makes a little bit of a vibration always helps out. Sometimes colors don't always mean anything, but sometimes they do. Because sometimes different environments, cloudy days, sunny days, can mean a hell of a lot of difference. Man, these things are small. These little holes, holy crap. I'm sorry if you guys hear a little thumping. We got idiots at large bass. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't mind that one. That one's pretty nice. See, that one's pretty nice. Then what we do is we go through and we give ourselves just a little bit of room and go through and form the dang thing. some of the wires, even though they're small, they are really tough to turn. Overall, that's not too bad. Bam. Oh, sorry about that. And I'll show you what that looks like up on the top. It's actually not too bad. I do have a little bit of a tag in on there. I'll just file that off. So that way that's not too bad. But I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you barely see that. All right, it's completely round, almost just like the professional ones. And that's that one. So we got 2 more to go. Let's do 2 more. Oh, wait a minute. Here, let's put this one over here with this one is. Hey, come back here. You're doing some thin wire. Woo-wee! Oh, shoot. Okay. This one, I wanted to do this because I think this one's going to look pretty nice with this red one. I'm going to do the same bases because see, remember when I did that? Just fits right over it. Jeez. People and their music, man, I swear. People and their freaking music. You guys can hear that little rattling, can't you? And that's down the street. All that music like that is down the street. That's not here. That's all down the street. All right, one more. This one might not barely fit. Okay, that one don't seem to want to fit. That one is a pretty small one though. See, that one's really small. Okay, so that one didn't want to fit. What we're gonna do with this? Jeez, people, man, people. All right, good. We're gonna do it just like that. Then, is that blade's gonna be too big? Let's see. Let's add some red to it. We'll add a really glass looking bead. Oh, okay, there we go. That's not too bad. All right, that's long enough. Yeah, that's definitely long enough. I ain't gonna do any more of that one. So how's everybody doing? Double tap that screen, y'all. Yeah, definitely keep on tapping that screen, and keep on sending the likes over there on TikTok. I appreciate it. And yes, I'm standing up doing this. And yes, I'm fairly new at this. Oh shoot, that's okay though. Hey, the more I do it, the better I'm going to get, right? So there's that one. Really? There we go. Come on. There we go. Just like that. With the little fly at the end. Yep. There we go. Little fly at the end. So then what we do is same thing like what we did before. You always want to give yourself just a little bit of room. Not a lot, just a little bit, so that way it could actually turn. It has free room to turn. I mean, I probably could choke it up a little bit more. But I always want to give myself just a little bit of room. It's a little much. Okay, here we go. I tried to think of every way possible of making a jig for these, making all kinds of things for these to actually form them. And I was thinking to myself, you know, there's gotta be an easier way. So I just grabbed a the pliers, grabbed channel locks, grabbed all kinds of things, and I just started twisting and turning, twisting and turning, twisting and turning, twisting and turning. I was like, you know what? This is actually a little bit easier. And I don't need to go that much. Just that right there, just like that. That's not the best turns, but they'll still do. There's another one. If I get my finger out the way. And that's what the little fly on the end of it. These are going to be just mainly just strictly beads for these ones that I'm making now, which on Tuesday I will have other bodies with these kinds of bodies. I will have some of these bodies next Tuesday. Yeah, I will have some of these bodies next Tuesday with all the different colors, which I'm probably going to go through and probably repaint a lot of these in different colors. Hey JJ's, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. And thanks for stopping in over on TikTok. I appreciate that too. Thank you very much. And what is it, Miriam? Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I will have more of these on Tuesday. Hey Yoshi, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And don't remember that. Don't forget, double tap that screen. Same thing over on TikTok too. I'm simultaneous, broadcasting on both of them, YouTube and also TikTok. So I'm doing both of them now, not just YouTube. But here's the beads I'm using. You can barely see, what is it? This one? Yeah, you can see this one. And then I got another one that's right over here that you can barely even see. But I'll show that in just a few minutes. I got one more of these inline spinners to make. Here is the first one. That's the first one. Here is the second one. These are all beads. And then here is the third one. Well, my thumb's in the way. My fat ass thumb is in the way. See, there it goes. Yeah, my fat ass thumb is in the way. Thank you very much. I got one more to make. So let's go through that. Let's make that one. And then I'll show you all the different things what I made, all set out. And then I'll show you guys all the beads all over again. So in case a lot of you that are just now coming in actually missed it. So let's go through that last one. That last one is right here. I had already put this thing on. That was a fly that I already put on. And this whole entire thing's all twisted. I don't have to cut no tips on it, no nothing. Because a lot of times you have like a little tag in. It's already twisted all the way up. And a lot of people start from the top, where they'll do it from the top, put the clevis on, the blade, and then put all your other things all on, and then you put the hook on last and do it that way. No, I know I do everything all ass backwards. It's just the way I am. I'm surprised I don't walk backwards. So I got that done already. So since I got that done, it's time to go through and start putting some beads on. And I do have quite a few. Come on, you stupid. No good for nothing. And that could be the reason why they do that too, because you stick yourself. That's okay. That's all right. We don't care, right? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This one's going to be more of a red color, and you know what? Yeah. We're going to do all white beads. And of course, watch. I had the problem. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to do a white one. We're going to do a reddish color one. Oh, yes. This one's going to be a... Damn, that thing's huge. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's good. See? Bam. There's two of them. I got another white one. And then we'll do one more red one. And let's see. Let's see where it's at. Find a hole. Find a hole. Find a hole. Oh, there it is. Find a hole. Find a hole. Look at the hole. I found the hole. Oh, that looks like Christmassy colors. Merry Christmas. Oh, too early. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. It's Christmas time, and it's it. All right. Shut up. Quit singing Christmas songs. Sorry. Man. You guys never let me have no fun. All right, come on. All right, there we go. Then we got the clothes on. Man, I really need to cut my fingernails. Since we got that on, we're going to put that crap right through the hole. If I can find it. Find the hole, find the hole. Woo woo. All right. Light's not all that great. I didn't have no problems on. Oh. It was already through it. Duh. Didn't really even realize I was in there. All right, see? That's what it's going to start to look like. All right, good. I know it curves a little bit because they do need to be straightened out, the wires do. But let's go and cut that one and clip that one to where it's going to be good. Give ourselves a little bit of room. Bam, right there. Turn it over. And then we'll start the little twisty twisties. Okay. I know they say you only need to go around at least once or twice. I don't believe in that crap. I like to get that sucker to where it's twisted on there. All right, where's my cutters? There's my cutters. Torpedoes. All I do is just go through and really take care of the... Can you see that? Maybe you can't, can you? Oh, there you go. It's a little bit bent. Wait a minute. Really? You're going to show us a bent thing? I know, I'm sorry. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, yeah, there you go. Still curves a little bit. Son of a Mitch. Son of a Mitch. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. See, right there, just like that. Bingo. Just a little bit of extra room, which I should have made on the other ones, but whatever. It is what it is. So since I got those done, let's do this. Clean up my little messy messes. Put all my stuffy stuffs everywhere else. That's a good piece of wire. Got to keep those. If they're a good piece of wire, you got to keep them, right? Right. See, earlier I was going through and might be able to see a whole bunch of them now. I made a whole bunch of them. Same exact way. Which, really and truly, doing it this way will make them a lot stronger. This will make them actually way stronger. Way, way stronger. Than just, putting a little piece on, whatever. But that will make them way stronger. Because they have a lot more wire wrapped around the shaft of it. And I do have the thicker wire piece too that I still am going to be using. This is a little bit more milder steel than what those are, but I do also have some stainless steel coming. But if I make them out of these, since it's more milder steel, they might be a little bit cheaper price. These will still hold at least, poundage wise, 80 to 100 pounds. This wire will. That wire, or the way these things are, they will hold about 150 pounds, give or take. So, of course, the natural remedies and everything else, where this wire will not rust out. This wire will. So, this would be good for quite a long while, but if you happen to lose it, it would probably be more environmentally friendly because it will rust out. Like a lot of the hooks, what we usually use to go fishing, if for some reason you actually had it in the fish's mouth, it will actually rust out in the fish's mouth. So this wire would be just like the hooks; they would actually rust out in either the water or out in the environment. So these would probably be a little bit cheaper than the actual stainless steel. But I made a whole bunch of these. I got, a big thing right here, bam, right there. So let me show you the things that I have. If you have, here's all the beads. I got a whole crap load of them. I think it's a total of 7,000 beads just in this one. And I can't count how many beads I have in here, but there's a whole crap load of beads in this one too. And I will be using a lot of these beads for a lot of these spinners. So it will actually come out to be pretty good. I will have other things that I will be using besides beads or along with beads, but for just today, I just figured I would do just beads now because that's the only thing I have on hand. And as you guys see, hold on one second. Let me turn the camera around so that way you guys can actually see the particular things I did. Turn you guys. Let me turn the camera around. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, how do I turn the camera on? Okay, that's share. Right. How do I turn it around on TikTok? Oh, shoot. Anywho, that's that. That's those. It's dark. Better put your chicken. I know that. I know. I need to switch the camera. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Camera. Oh, no. Camera flip. There we go. Camera flip. All right. There we go. So you see them on. Nope. I want to zoom in, people. You can see those there. At least you can see them on. Hey, Rusty Rivers, thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. There's a little accident thing going on outside. Sorry. All right. TikTok's giving me a little trouble. All right. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Jeez. All right. So those are the 12 I made. Oh, I'm sorry. The 4 I made. Shoot. But here, I'll bring them a little closer so you guys can see them. Yes. That's one of them right there. There's one of them with the fly on it. Yeah, there's definitely one of them with the fly on it. That was the fly I tied to. And then here's another one with the fly on it. Actually, this one's with the ant. Yeah, that one's with an ant. I did that one with an ant too. There you go. Just so you guys can see. That's number 2. And then here's number 3. That's also with the fly. There you go. One more time. And then, of course, the last one. That looks more Christmassy than anything, doesn't it? It sure does. And that one's with the first fly I tied on YouTube. That's the first one I tied. Just so you guys can see it. Yep, see, there it is. And then, so, let me pick all 4 of these up. One second. All right. There we go. Oh. Let me zoom. Let me zoom you guys back out again. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go, and we're good. So, there's 4 of them right there. Bam. And then over here on TikTok, there's 4 of them. Some are really small and some are pretty good size. Not bad, huh? And for my actual, first 4? Yeah, that's not too bad. It's only going to get better from here. That's all it's going to be. Yep, not bad. First 4, not too bad. Only going to get better. So I hope you guys actually did like that. All right, let's see. Turn the camera around. And then flip the camera again on. Okay, there we go on that one. There we go. Good. All right. So anybody have any questions or anything else from already all 4 of these? Because I do plan on making a whole lot more, because I will have a lot more coming around for Tuesday. That's when I'll go live again, because I believe they're going to be in on Tuesday. That's what it's pretty much saying on Tuesday. So Tuesday looked like might be the day that I actually do the, I guess, unboxing of everything. And because I am going to get a lot more other stuff in on Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's supposed to be a couple of days that it's all supposed to come in. But Tuesday is the starting of the time when it is. But that's the start of all of these. And that's the start of me actually making a bunch of these as well too. That's definitely the start of all that. So I hope you guys actually did like it. I guess we'll see each other again on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow too. I got quite a few things I got to get done tomorrow, but if I have a little time, I'll come on live again. But definitely on Tuesday, when the stuff comes in, I will do a full unveiling of everything what I got and start setting up other things in here as well for the things that I do get on Tuesday. So I hope you guys actually did like that. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to ask. But don't forget, double tap that screen. And also, if you want to, you can subscribe or you can follow. Totally up to you. It's all free. And don't forget to hit the notification bell on YouTube so that way you can see every time that I go live. You'll be able to see every time. No problems, no nothing. So, last call. Any questions? Nope. Alrighties. Well, thank you guys very much for coming and watching me put these things together. I do appreciate all of that. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking by me. I appreciate everything that you guys do for the likes, the subscriptions, the follows, everything. I appreciate all of you guys for that. And that's what all of this is mainly for, is a lot of you guys, for the content for you guys to see. That's what all of this is for. So until next time, thank you. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to everybody else. Be true to yourself. Because if you can't, nobody will. Thank you. Bye.